The collapse of France is now unfolding on a large scale, with events escalating quickly. After the French Prime Minister lost a vote of no confidence, massive protests erupted across the country on September 10th. Demonstrations have spread all over France, and the government appears to be crumbling under the weight of political instability. This situation is drawing comparisons to Nepal, where governments often face turmoil when they fail to meet public expectations. Before being ousted, the Prime Minister himself warned that removing him would not solve the deeper issues France faces. He suggested that the nation's struggles go beyond leadership and are tied to the way resources have been managed. Reports now reveal that France relied heavily on African resources, particularly from the Sahel states, instead of building sustainable development from within. Uranium from Niger played a crucial role in powering Paris, keeping the city's lights on while draining Africa's natural wealth. With France now expelled from much of Africa, the consequences are becoming dire. Reports claim Paris has only a few days before electricity shortages hit, as the steady flow of uranium has been cut off. Without this lifeline, the nation faces the risk of widespread blackouts and further economic collapse. The once strong French state now appears vulnerable, and many believe this is just the beginning of a much larger breakdown.
France woke up to riots, fire and road disruption as the Block Everything protests began. It's a baptism of fire for Sébastien Lecornu, the country's freshly appointed Prime Minister and close ally of President Emmanuel Macron. His nomination comes after weeks of brewing tension, culminating in a no-confidence vote over François Bayrou's proposed budget plan. Meanwhile, these workers in the north of the country have been blocking an Amazon site since the early morning.
Amazon is the symbol of millions in public aid, so it's symbolic to be here. The message we want to send is to stop giving public aid, especially to companies that lay off workers. We did the right thing in sticking to the protest today. Sébastien Lecornu is close to President Macron. He's just going to pursue the same austerity policy.
In Lyon, protesters blocked the highway running through the city.
That was the plan for September 10th. I'm pretty much in favor of it, so I took my car, knowing that I might get stuck in traffic.
This anonymous man calls the nomination of the country's ex-defense minister a mockery.
We were already planning to come even before Bayrou was dismissed and Lecornu was appointed. But I think that made us even more determined because it's him thumbing his nose at us.
The Block Everything movement started online in May. And although analysts say it was first pushed by right-wing groups, it has since been taken over by the left and far left. Its lack of centralized leadership makes its destructiveness hard to predict. The French government, however, is planning to deploy some 80,000 police forces across the country.